The picture album is to help us in maintaining more transparency in the voting so that nobody can impersonate when you are coming to cast your vote. And we thought that this should be good news for all our candidates. And so the charge that Dr. Duffuor's group is raising is that they did not receive the photo album in good time. And we are saying that the photo album is not a requirement. We are bound to give you a delegate list, which we have given you a long time ago. This photo album is something that we are developing that will help us during the voting day at the polling station. So it cannot be a condition you want to force us to satisfy. So that makes because the guidelines, it is not in no mention of photo album in our guidelines at all. And you took the guideline, you subscribed to it, and you filed, and we gave you the delegates list. So if you don't understand how a register is constructed, you may be misled into these beliefs, and you will be taking actions that will amount to just disrupting the party's programs unnecessarily. How can the party's register be bloated? If you are able to tell us that we have more branch executives than what we should have, then at least pinpoint one person who is not a branch executive but whose name has been found in the register. Nobody has been able to tell us that Kwesi or Kwabena has his name here, but we can attest that he's not a delegate. Nobody. So far, all the noise, nobody has. They are talking about percentages and claiming that 2% is bloated by 2%. What is 2%? Tell us the person, at least one person. So the 2% doesn't represent human beings. And if that person is not in the category of persons whose names or who are entitled to vote, then we are in good business. Together we will sort the name out. But so far nobody has told us anything. And we gave the register to them several weeks ago. Nobody has come to tell us that the name is on. They are rather jumping from the register to photo album, which is a mechanism to help us to identify persons. And that is what is the basis of their. But our preparations are up to date at this stage. Whatever the outcome of the court will be, we will adjust our next program going forward from after the court hearing. We have not called off the elections yet because we don't know what the outcome of the court will be. So things are where they are, and then after the court decides, we will take a decision based on what the court directs. We are assuring them that party leadership has done nothing wrong. We have tried as much as possible to abide faithfully by the guidelines we issued to conduct the elections.